Good morning, students. Welcome back once again. Today I will begin with theorem, that is areas of similar triangle, and after this I will do exercise 1.4. This is the last theorem, children, and it's an important theorem because the whole exercise 1.4 depends upon this. But to explain this, I want to do revision that of previous class. When two triangles are similar, then I told you point number 1 that their angles are congruent. Number 2, their sides are in proportions. Okay. Now today we will do the third part of two similar triangles. Means what is the relation between the ratios and their corresponding sides. Right? So just see on page number 23 in your textbook, what is the statement? When two triangles are similar, here triangle ABC and PQR. I have taken ABC and PQR, and in first lecture I told you, whenever you are going to learn any theorem, dear children, just change these letters. You should take here L, M, N, X, Y, Z. Then it becomes easy and very interesting. It will remain permanent in your mind. Right? Not for this theorem, for each and every theorem. Try to learn from your textbook and write letter from your side while practicing. So here when two triangles are similar, these two triangles are similar, the ratio of areas of those triangle, the ratio of areas of those triangle. Children, the ratio of areas you have done in exercise 1, property of triangle. I said that 4 properties. When two triangles have different base and different height, then the ratio of area is equal to the ratio of product of bases and corresponding height, number 1. And number 2, I said when two triangles have the equal heights, then the ratio of area is equal to the ratio of corresponding bases. When two triangles have equal base, then the ratio of area is equal to corresponding heights. And when two triangles have equal base and equal height, then the ratio of area is equal to 1/1. This already I have explained you. But here what is given? When two triangles are similar, these two triangles are similar, the ratio of areas of those triangles, the ratio of area of this and this triangle is equal to the ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. Means here you can see I have written the true part. The ratio of area of these two triangles means area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to the ratio of square of corresponding sides. I told you how to write the corresponding side. If you are taking here AB, then take PQR. AB corresponds to PQ. So as per the statement, the ratio of square of corresponding sides, right? So AB square upon PQ square, BC square upon QR square, and AC square upon PR square. This is the third point I will say when two triangles are similar. Now how to prove this? I will show you this. So just see here, children, triangle ABC, similar triangle PQR, it is already given. So write given point. Then AD is perpendicular to BC and PS is perpendicular to QR. This is given. Now you know that how to find out the area of triangle. So see here, first write down area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. This is equal to half into base is BC, into height is AD. upon area of this triangle PQR, half into base QR into height PS. Clear? Now here these two get cancelled, so you will get BC into AD upon QR into PS, which can be written as BC upon QR is into AD upon PS. This is the first point. You will say this is the first point. Okay? Ratio of area of two triangle, half into base into height, half into base into height, half of get cancelled. You got BC into AD, QR into PS, and just separate it. Understood? Now take two triangles and prove them similar. Which two triangles? This one. Take this triangle and this triangle. Or you can take this triangle and this triangle. Prove these two triangles either similar or these two triangles similar. I am taking this shaded one. Means in triangle ABD and triangle PQS. Children, keep in mind, what is that? 1-to-1 correspondence. 1-to-1 correspondence. So ABD and PQS, these two triangles. Prove them similar. Find out what are the congruent element among these two triangles. See, I have done this marking. Angle B of this triangle is congruent with angle Q of this triangle. Okay? Because it is already given that triangles are similar. So these two are congruent. Number one. Number two, this angle is 90 and this angle is also 90. Okay? Therefore, we can say that these two triangles are similar. By which test? By a test of similarity. So here write the same thing. That is angle ABD, angle ABD congruent angle PQS. Reason is given. Reason is given. Next, angle ADB is congruent with angle PSQ. Reason is each 90 degree. And therefore I will say that triangle ABD similar triangle PQS by a test of similarity. Got it, this one? ABD similar triangle PQS, because this is equal to this and this is equal to this. Children, when the two triangles are similar, what about their corresponding sides? Their corresponding sides are in proportion. I mean to say that AB upon PQ is equal to AD upon PS, and this is equal to BD upon QS. Reason for this, actually this is your point number 2, and reason for this one is CSST. Clear? I have proved that these two triangles are similar, therefore their sides are in proportion by CSST. Now, once again you take your two main triangles. that is ABC and PQR. Because it is already given that ABC and PQR are similar. So right here triangle ABC similar triangle PQR. This is already given. Okay. So what about their corresponding sides? Like here when two triangles are similar, I have written their sides in proportion. Similarly, these two triangles are similar. So what about their corresponding sides? Their corresponding sides are also in proportion. That means AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. This will be point number 3. Point number 3. Children, if you see point number 2, point number 3. Just see here, AB is equal to AD, AB upon PQ is equal to AD upon PS. And again here AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR. Okay? AB upon PQ, AB upon PQ. It is equal to this 3 and same thing is equal to this. I mean to say that this all and this all are equal. Okay? This all and this all are equal. But as per the sum, I will not write all these 3. I will write only 2 which I am required. Means I am writing this AD upon PS is equal to BC upon QR. As I said, children, this all is equal to all because AB upon PQ is present here and AB upon PQ is present here. So from 2 and 3, you can write this all is equal to this. But I am not writing all that part. I am writing only this because that I need. So AD upon PS AD upon PS is equal to BC upon QR. AD upon PS is equal to BC upon QR. Up to here all of you understood? Simple. AD upon PS is equal to BC upon BC upon QR. This you can write here from 2 and 3. And then you write down your main part. Your main part is which one? That is point number 1. This one. Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. Write down this one. Area of triangle area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to, what is that? See here, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to BC upon QR into AD upon PS. BC upon QR into AD upon PS. Got it? This already I have written here. Same thing I copied. Now I am going to replace this AD upon PS by BC upon QR. So this will be BC upon QR into AD upon PS is what? BC upon QR, and which is equal to BC square upon QR square. BC square upon QR square. Okay. So ratio of area of two triangles which are similar is equal to the ratio of square of corresponding sides. I had proved one side. Similarly, I can prove for AB and PQ. Means here I can get AB square upon PQ square. Same way, or I can get AC upon AC square upon PR square. Children, See once again, this is very important theorem. Two triangles ABC and PQR are similar. Okay? As per the theorem, the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding sides. Okay, this we have to prove. For that reason, first you write down given, draw a proper triangle, change the letter LMN XYZ. Write down given part. I am writing this one only, but you should write LMN and XYZ. Triangle ABC, similar triangle PQR, these two triangles. What is given? AD is perpendicular to BC. Okay? PS is perpendicular to QR. Clear? This we have to prove. Start. Very simple. First write area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. You know the formula. Area of triangle ABC is half into base into height and half into base into height. This half of get cancelled. You got this. Separate this one BC upon QR into AD upon PS. Point number 1. Next is take two small triangle. Which one? This and this, or this and this. See, when I have taken these two, I got BC square upon QR square. Okay. Like that, if you will take these two, then also you can get here BC square upon QR square, because all these three are equal. So, in triangle ABD and triangle PQS, angle B of this triangle is congruent with angle Q, number 1, given. This angle is congruent with this, Y, each is 90. Therefore, these two triangles are similar by AA test of similarity. Then, when the triangles are similar, their sides are in proportion. Corresponding sides are in proportion. That means AB upon PQ, BD upon QS, and AD upon PS. I have written AD upon PS first. Point number 2. And what is the reason here? CSST. Point number 2. Then you take again two big triangle ABC and PQR. What is the relation between these two? They have similar, both the triangles are similar. So triangle ABC, similar triangle PQR, already it is given. Because it is given, so their sides are in proportion. AB upon PQ, BC upon QR, AC upon PR. AB upon PQ, BC upon QR, and AC upon PR. Point number 3. After this, the very important part is, just see here AB upon PQ, which is equal to this, and again AB upon PQ is equal to this. So from point number 2 and point number 3, all this 3 ratio is equal to all this 3 ratio. Okay? But I need only this and this. So AD upon PS is equal to BC upon QR. Okay? Now take point number 1. Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is BC upon QR into AD upon PS. Point number 1. Replace this AD upon PS by BC upon QR. AD upon PS is equal to BC upon QR. See here, I have replaced this BC upon QR. So BC into BC is BC square, QR into QR is QR square. So the ratio of area of two similar triangle is always equal to the ratio of square of corresponding sides. Okay? So this is your theorem. This theorem is called as a areas of similar triangle. Now I am going to apply this theorem for the exercise 1.4. Okay? So children, practice set 1.4, page number 25. So your first question, the ratio of 2 marks question, the ratio of corresponding sides of similar triangle. See, in the problem it is already given that the triangles are similar. Okay? The ratio of corresponding sides of similar triangle is 3:5, then find the ratio of their areas. The ratio of corresponding sides are given, children, and we have to find out the ratio of areas of that two similar triangles. Name is not given in this, which two triangles, so you should take from your side any two triangle ABC, PQR, LMN, XYZ. So see, solution is, let triangle ABC similar triangle PQR. Okay, these two triangles are similar. As per the question, what is given? The ratio of their corresponding sides, means AB upon PQ. This is the ratio of corresponding side, or BC upon QR, or AC upon PR is equal to 3 upon 5. Understood this one? Once again, two triangles are similar. Name is not given. I have taken from my side. Let triangle ABC similar triangle PQR. Next, what is given? The ratio of their corresponding sides. So which are the corresponding sides here? If I will take AB of this triangle, then its corresponding side is PQ. So AB upon PQ is given 3 upon 5. Or you can say BC upon QR is equal to 3 upon 5. Or you can say AC upon PR is equal to 3 upon 5. Right? This is given. To get the ratio of areas, we will take any one ratio of corresponding side. Not all, because all are having the same values. Clear? So these two triangles are similar. You know that what will happen in the ratio if the triangles are similar. Directly you should write here area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to AB square upon PQ square equal to BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square, and write down here reason, that is areas of similar triangle. Clear? Also, what is given in this? That AB upon PQ, or you can take BC upon QR, or you can take AC upon PR, any one ratio is already given. How much? 3 upon 5. Reason is given. Okay. Now in this, you require this ratio. AB upon PQ is given. Substitute this one by 3 upon 5. You can take here BC upon QR. You can take here AC upon PR. Any one. So area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to see, AB upon PQ is 3 upon 5. Substitute here. It is 3 upon 5. AB square upon PQ square. So 3 square upon 5 square, which is equal to 9 upon 25. This is the ratio of area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. Simple, right? I told you that exercise 1.4 depends upon that theorem, that what will happen when the two triangles are similar in their area, ratio of area. So here these two triangles are similar. We know that the ratio of their areas is equal to ratio of square of corresponding side. Using that theorem, areas of similar triangle, AB upon PQ is already given. Substitute, you will get your answer. Okay, this is a question number 1. Second sum, children. Simple, very simple. This can come for 2 marks. As an activity based question I told you, question number 2, right? Here triangle ABC is similar triangle PQR given. AB ratio PQ, AB is to PQ is given 2:3. Corresponding sides are given in the ratio 2:3. Only you have to fill these boxes, and it's simple sum. Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR, right? Because these two are similar, then you know the ratio of their area is equal to ratio of square of corresponding side. So here AB is given. So corresponding side of AB is PQ. Just write down here neatly PQ and square. Half marks. Then already it is given that AB upon PQ. So 2 square. See here. 2 square, 3 square. So 2 square is how much? 4 and 3 square is 9. Simple sum. It's a very simple sum. Now after this I will do question number 3, that is also very simple. These first 5 sums are simple problem, and every year children, every year they are asking one question from first 5 sum, right? It may be 2 marks or 3 marks. Again you can see another easy problem. These two triangles are similar. This time they have given area of triangle ABC and area of triangle PQR. If you see your first sum, in first sum the ratio of corresponding sides are given, and the question was find the ratio of areas of the two similar triangles. Here areas are already given, and we required ratio of corresponding sides. What is the value of ratio of this corresponding side? Okay, I will show you how you will get this answer. First thing here, you have to fill this area of triangle ABC. Simple, area of triangle PQR. It is already given that area of this 80, area of triangle PQR, this is already given. Okay. Now you know that when triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, then by the theorem of areas of similar triangle, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to AB square upon PQ square. You know this, even BC square upon QR, third one, but I require this because we have to calculate this, and the reason is areas of similar triangle. Now in this equation, this ratio is given. This ratio is given. Here it is given 80 upon 125. So write down here 80 upon 125, which is equal to AB square upon PQ square. Okay. Now just do the small calculation here. What is that? Both are divisible by 5. So 5 2s are 10 and 5 5s are 25. Here 5 1s are 5, 30, 5 6s are. Now both the numbers are not divisible by any single number. So keep as it is. What you got here? That 16 upon 25 is equal to AB square upon PQ square. Correct? Now taking square root on both the side. So take this square this side, it becomes root. So it is root of 16 upon 25, which is equal to AB upon PQ. And therefore AB upon PQ, square root of 16 is 4 and square root of 25 is 5. So you got your answer, 4 upon 5. Here you should write down 4 upon 5. In exam, if they will give you this, so just you write down all this part and then you fill this one. Okay? Don't fill directly this answer. Then also will get answer marks. But what I am telling you, just you solve this sum like this, which I have done, and then you fill here 4 upon 5. This is your question number 3. So children, fourth sum. See what is given in this. Triangle LMN, this triangle similar to triangle PQR. No need to draw diagram for this. Triangle LMN similar triangle PQR. Also, 9 times area of triangle PQR is equal to 16 times area of triangle LMN. QR is given 20, then find out MN. Say QR and MN are the corresponding sides of these two triangles. QR is given 20, we need MN. For this, first you write solution here and write down these two again. That triangle LMN similar triangle PQR. Reason is given. Also write the same thing, 9 times area of triangle PQR is equal to 16 times area of triangle LMN. Okay, triangles are similar and this is given. QR is given 20, MN. So we need here corresponding sides in ratio, number 1. How you will get that one? See, 9 times area of triangle PQR. I'm just doing the arrangement here. I am taking this area of triangle element this side and 9 to this side. That means, therefore, area of triangle PQR, transfer this one this side, so it becomes divide. Area of triangle LMN, and simultaneously you should take down 9 to that side, so it becomes 16 upon 9. So you got the ratio of area 16 upon 9, similar to your previous sum, question number 3. The ratio of areas are given in that sum. Here also we got. Okay. Now as you have written here that these two triangles are similar, then the ratio of area of triangle PQR upon area of triangle LMN is equal to ratio of square of corresponding sides, because we need MN, so we will not take PQ and LM, PR and LN, we will take these two sides. That means QR square upon MN square, and write here reason, areas of similar triangle. Okay. Now here you should write down the values which you got now, 16 upon 9. So this is 16 upon 9, which is equal to QR square upon MN square. I have written here 16 upon 9 and this is as it is. Okay. These are not divisors, so keep as it is, but take down square root. So if you will take square root of this, 16 upon 9, it is equal to QR upon MN, which is equal to 4 upon 3 QR upon MN. Clear? Now 4 upon 3 equal to QR upon MN. We have this QR. This QR is 20. So write down here 20. I am writing now here after that. Just see here, children. So 4 upon 3 is equal to 20 upon MN. And do cross multiplication. 4 into MN is equal to 20 into 3. Therefore, MN is equal to 20 into 3 upon 4. 4 ones are, 4 fives are. So MN we got here 15. This is your final answer, MN. Clear? So it's simple sum. Triangles are similar. This condition is given. To calculate MN, QR is also given. These two are the corresponding side. As per the condition, I have just arranged this area of triangle LMN this side and IN to that side. So you got ratio of area of two similar triangles 16 upon 9. By this theorem, that the ratio of area of two triangle is equal to this, then taking square root and then just do the simple calculation, you will get n as 15. So children, question number 5. Areas of two similar triangles are 225 and 81 square centimeter. Means there are two triangles, both the triangles are similar, the areas are given 225 and 81. 225 means it should be a bigger triangle than the second one, which has area 81. If a side of smaller triangle is given 12, side of smaller triangle is given 12, find the corresponding side of bigger triangle. We required here corresponding side of bigger triangle. So children, this time I am not writing ABC, PQR. You can take ABC as a bigger triangle, PQR as a smaller triangle, and already it is given that triangles are similar, then their ratio. Instead of that, I am taking here A1 and A2. A1 is the area of bigger triangle and A2 as the area of smaller triangle. Similarly, S1 is the side of bigger triangle and S2 as the side of smaller triangle. Okay, so here in solution you should write, as I said, you can take two triangles, let A, B, C and PQ, but I am not taking this one because already I have done one sum like that. Now second one is, let A1 be the area of bigger triangle, A2 be the area of smaller triangle. Okay, same way, let S1 and S2 be the corresponding sides of bigger and smaller triangle. A1 be the area of bigger triangle, A2 be the area of smaller triangle, S1 and S2 be corresponding sides of bigger and smaller triangle. Since the triangles are similar, so here you can get A1 upon A2 is equal to S1 square upon S2 square. Reason for this is areas of similar triangle, right? A1, it is area of bigger triangle, which is already given 225. A2, area of smaller triangle, which is given 81. Then the side of smaller triangle is given. So out of these two, I said that S2 be the side of smaller triangle. Okay, this is given, this is, we have to calculate. S2 is given how much? S2 is given here 12. If a side of smaller triangle, so S2 is the side of smaller triangle, which is given 12. Write S1 square as it is, and here you should write down 12 square. Okay. Now here we need a calculation. What you will do now, because both the numbers are perfect square, so first you should take down the square root. If you will take square root here, so this will be 225 upon 81 S1 square upon, not S1 square, 12. Or you can divide first and then you take down square root, that is also right. So square root of 225 is how much here? It is 15 upon square root of 81 is 9, and this is S1 upon 12. Okay? See, I have not written here minus because square root of any number is plus or minus, because area, length, distance never be negative. So that is why you write down 15 upon 9. And then do your cross multiplication, that is 9 into S1 is 15 into 12. Therefore S1 is equal to 15 into 12 divided by 9. It is divisible by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 5s are, then 3 1s are, 3 4s are. So S1 is equal to 4 5s are 20 centimeter. Then you write down answer here. Therefore, side of smaller triangle, side of bigger triangle, side of bigger triangle, how much be 20 centimeter. Always try to write down your final answer. That is very, very, very important in algebra as well as in geometry. Whenever you are getting your any type of problem where they need the answer, so after calculating all these things, finally you should write down neatly your answer. Like here I have written side of bigger triangle be 20 centimeter, put it in a box. Okay, children, this is a question number 5.